welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. This video is more about monitoring my temperature and core clock and liquid temperature, as I've just water cooled my RTX 3090 Ti with a Phanteks water block. So let's quickly go through the in-game settings. I'm playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 and using Lite field of view. So I'm using slightly the Digital Foundry optimized settings, so not everything's going to be maxed out. So as you can see here, some things are at medium, some things are at high. In terms of ray tracing, only reflections and lighting is being used, and sun shadows and local shadows are turned off. DLSS is also enabled at balance, which I find is the best setting to use at 4K. And that is pretty much it. Of course, crowd density is at high as well, which is the maximum. So as you can see, my graphics card is running very cool at the moment, 38 degrees Celsius, and also running at a core clock of 2.2 gigahertz, so 2220 megahertz. And this is something I was never able to achieve when my card was air cooled. I'm also using the Asus XOC BIOS, so it allows me to exceed the kind of 470 watt power limit that was kind of put on the card. So now I can pretty much go over 600 watt if I need to. Pretty much all limits have been removed, so this should be a good test to see what kind of temperature my card will eventually get to. So the ambient temperature in my room currently is 23 degrees, and my liquid temperature right now is currently 21.9 degrees. And you're probably wondering, well, how is your liquid temperature below ambient? Well, I'm using an external radiator. I'm using the Mora 420 LT external radiator with 8 Bitfenix 200mm fans in push-pull, and I'm also using 2 EK-XTOP pumps. Sorry about the terrible driving, I'm a little distracted at the moment. Anyway, it's a very high-end cooling setup, and it does a fantastic job. The advantage of just having an external radiator is I can position the radiator near my window and take advantage of the cool air coming from the outside, so I can comfortably sit in my room at ambient, but my radiator will be taking in air cooler than what's around myself, so that's how I'm able to maintain cooler performance with an external radiator. So yeah, so far so good. Liquid temperature is currently 22.4 degrees, and I'm gonna put a video of the liquid temperature just as an overlay in this video specifically, so you guys can see my liquid temperature rise in real time. This isn't something I can monitor with software because it's like a probe that's connected to a kind of digital readout. That's temperature's been taken straight from the reservoir, basically. I've got a telephone call coming through.
V, guy named Max Jones needs help. He might disagree, but if you don't get to this stubborn gonk first, he's as good as dead. Max is a media and a good friend of mine. Need you to bring him to me. If he puts up a fight, you're cleared to use force. Like I said, he's stubborn. Deets attached.
Okay, so we're looking for this guy with the glasses on. I'll try not to kill him. So adding the RTX 3090 Ti to my loop obviously has increased my CPU temps, but even so, the 12900K is still performing pretty well. And I'm using over 500 watts here, so the fact that I'm at 40 degrees is pretty impressive. Okay, let's find this guy. So he's put a lot of traps here. I'll have to disable them. Oh, so there's like a turret there. I want to disable that as well before it sees me. I'll put it in friendly mode. That way it won't hurt me.
We're barely out of the ICU when they roll up.
Also, another Mine. So I just gotta watch out for all these traps this guy's set. Another one here.
The show in blood we serve.
It's a good job that my character's pretty good at hacking. This is pretty simple for me to deal with. There's another turret over here. Disarm this. But this one's already in friendly mode. I've just gotta come back on myself. Okay, no problem. Another turret here though. Quickly disarm this one, put it in friendly mode. And there is
Then they packed up their cameras and forgot
another
all
bomb.
about you. There. Those implants,
Okay.
we had to give them back.
Pretty much.
Placed them with these
Oh hell no. Didn't see that coming. Okay, let's just disarm all of these traps that he set for me.
We're barely out of the ICU when they roll.
Because when these go off, you just pretty much die straight away. So
Faces on TV told us what to say. Wanted to show people how much they care about vets.
be careful with this.
That's right. They gave us Nova implants, pre-med care.
Have another turret.
Captain Board showed up. Then they packed up their cameras and forgot all about you. Yeah. Those implants, we had to give
This is
them
the one I
back.
didn't see last time.
Replaced them with these first-gen pieces of garbage.
This time I'll disable it.
Took everything from us, tossed us like... It's okay. I understand.
Look at a better angle. Okay, I think that's almost all of the traps now. There may be one around here somewhere. No, we're all good. Where's this dude hiding?
You a corpo? Tell me, or I shoot. Not a fucking suit. Name's V. Regina sent me. Regina? Tell her she can get fucked.
I don't think that's an option.
There's a death warrant out for you. But you probably already knew that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I could give a shit too. But Regina wants to help you out.
Help me out? She's the one who needs help. She was the best media I knew. Shit, she was my mentor. And now? Sold right out. But I won't be bought. Not me.
Regina was your mentor?
Not just mine. She was the best war reporter in Night City.
But then she turned fixer.
Yeah, like I said. Sold out. Things used to be different. The media's word fucking meant something. We tracked those sons of bitches every dirty move. And now, you can prove Halt's in Arasaka's pocket, and nobody gives a flying turd fuck.
Put you in touch with some nomads. Join them. Ride with them. Let this blow over. Give yourself a break.
A break from what? From responsibility? Sorry, but that's not my style.
So why do that veteran piece? If we're all so fresh out of fucks to give.
So that people start asking questions? Start wondering. Just like you, now. Maybe that little grain of discomfort will grow into dissent. Who knows? I figure it's worth a try.
Come on, let's go. You go the way of the gonk here. Won't change a thing.
Running won't change anything either. I'll manage without your help.
This all out of spite for Regina. You got something to prove to her?
You don't know Jack.
You got an itch for the truth, don't you? If you want to know who Regina is now, what she really fights for, just go and see her. And very least, it'd mean a lot to her. Max?
I'll talk to her, but that's it.
That's all I ask.
Okay.
Okay, just gotta download a few things.
Do what you gotta do.
What are the odds that I get attacked now? I'm trying to take this guy out. I'll let him do what he's doing. This guy's taking his sweet time. Hurry up. Oh, he chose to go this way. I guess you're driving, huh?
Chauffeur? What's next? Champagne? Black market synth cigars?
No time to waste. Let's go.
Take care, Max.
Yeah, you too.
The overload mission. But it's done now. Speak to Regina, see what she has to say.
Thanks for the help. Glad you got through to that stubborn mule. Looks like I'm up to bat with him now. Gig closed.
So just so you guys know, in terms of overclock, I'm approximately running around 160 on the core and 800 megahertz on the memory, about 795 to be exact. And so far it seems to be quite stable. So I'll quickly collect my reward and close this mission. What's going on over here? There's some gunfire. Looks like there's a robbery in progress. That Maelstrom, man, these are the scumbags of this game. Always up to no good. So the Tiger Claws, to be fair, but I particularly don't like the Maelstrom. Anyway. That's them not taken care of. Let me go and finish this mission. So it's still at 41 degrees and still at 22 or 2 gigahertz. 2.2 gigahertz in terms of core clock, which is impressive. I would have thought I would have clocked down to 2190 by now, but it seems to be holding. It's a rather cool morning though, so when ambient temperatures reach around 28, 29, then I don't think I'll be able to maintain this core clock. It'll probably go to 2190 at least. Anyway. Liquid temperature at the moment is 24.1 degrees, which is good because that's still below the ambient temperature in my room. So let's pick up what they... Okay, that's that mission done. Let's look if there's any more gigs around that I can do. I don't really want to do any main missions right now. There's another one over here. Let me call for my car. The performance is alright, in the 70s mostly, which is pretty good. I really hate this song. what this mission is about.
Hey, V, got a friend in need. Wants to snatch back an eye he lost playing cards. An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy eds. You in? Catch the deets attached.
Okay, shouldn't be too hard. First of all, let me take care of these gang members around here. And these are tiger claws. So it's very fitting that I deal with them with a sword. Yeah, tiger claws. Wow. Took care of these guys pretty easy. Okay, let's go and do this mission. Still at 41 degrees, temperature of the liquid 24.6. Man, this thing is playing pretty well, even at over 500 and over 500 watt constantly, and I'm still getting good temps.
Ever try that?
Okay.
Chances to score are next to none.
I think I can just walk in this place, to be honest, but first things first, let's
Will you lose? 50-50. Yeah?
doesn't seem to be any way to sneak in. I'm just gonna have to go straight through.
I'll make you my fish!
Thought as much. Try to do it peacefully. Man, this gun takes forever to reload.
Oh, fuck him up!
Your turn. Do love the way it just pushes them back. Okay, I think what I'm looking for is in here somewhere, or close by at least. In this room. Crack this code real quick. Time. At least I got one of them. Anyway, I got what I came for. Mission complete, basically. My gun away. Okay, we've got some more tiger claws committing crimes. Alright. I saved this woman. You ain't even gonna give me a thank you, but that's okay. That was my pleasure. Anyway, I've got to deposit this eye. Job complete. See what Regina has to say about it.
Jacob got his eye back, so I'm closing this gig. But B, we both know that wasn't top quality work. Maybe try a little harder next time, okay? Gig closed, and thanks.
Oh, what she means by that is I could have used a lot more discretion and did it without killing anyone, but where's the fun in that? So I've been playing for 20 minutes now, GPU still hovering between 40 and 41 degrees. And liquid temperature has actually gone down to 23.7, so it all depends on the load of the game, of course, but it's fair to say we've hit equilibrium, and the Mora are doing a very, very good job of holding things at a very, very low temperature. There doesn't seem to be any more missions I can do at the moment, so I'm just going to run around and then maybe get myself into trouble. We'll see what this is. Hopefully it's something interesting. An interesting Tiger Claw car. I think I'll take this. I think I know what this mission is. It's a really rubbish one. Basically, like, you'd speak to this kind of conspiracy theorist dude. It's like one of the most boring missions in the game, so I'm not even going to do it. At least I did him with this, so it's best that I don't mess around. See what's happening. See what happens.
Shut your mouth, you little shit!
Whoa! Look at you! The big bad police! Saving the damn world! One fucking pedestrian at a time!
Yo, shut the fuck up!
No, I'll lead them to it. I'm sure there's some gang members or something I can get myself into trouble with, so let's just have a look around. Plus, I'm so early in the game, I haven't unlocked the full map yet, so I can't go to Pacific or anything yet. There's plenty of gangs around there.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. We begin now with your latest local news. The 54th anniversary of the AHQ disaster is fast approaching. In 2020,
Just about got out of the way.
was shaken to its core by the detonation of a tactical nuclear bomb in Arasaka's NC headquarters. 12,000 were killed instantly by the blast, and thousands more later succumbed to acute radiation sickness. This tragic incident, which some ultimately attribute
I don't need to run into any gang members or any
imperialist tendencies,
robberies or shootings. Usually there's a lot of that going around.
And now, an important message for Watson
The
residents.
streets are real quiet right now.
This problem plaguing the district's sewer system will be addressed as fumigation of the tunnels begins tomorrow. Due to the use of potent neurotoxins, Watson residents are urged to stay clear of storm drains and sewer entrances to minimize risk of injury and death. Next.
Not much going around here. Okay, I don't want to bore you guys to death, so let's try and find something to do. Done most of Regina's missions already. Pacifica. I know it's locked up. Can't get there yet. That's why it's all covered in red. So I can't get there yet. What is this place? I remember someone telling me if I go to Jig Street at night time, it'll be quite demanding. So I may have to try that out. See if that's actually factual. Let's see now. Valentino's area. There should be a lot of gang members around here. Let's drive over there and see what happens. Driving with a mouse and keyboard isn't the easiest thing. So far, they're very, very impressed with the temperature. In terms of like thermal dissipation, I couldn't really ask for more. I've looked online and kind of seen what people are getting. So when they overclock their GPUs with this kind of power draw, they're usually into the mid 50s. So the fact that I'm still at 40 degrees is really, really impressive. See, when you try to do some missions too early in the game, or try to explore too early in the game, there's some places that are locked off, so I can't even get to the Valentinos right now. That's okay, I'll just go and do that conspiracy theory mission. This isn't really this is more of a test anyway, just to kind of see what kind of clock speeds I can maintain, what kind of power draw, and what kind of temperature, liquid temperature, etc. So some of this gameplay isn't going to be the best, so I do apologize for that, but it's more about the duration of this test and just trying to see if the stability is good as well. I've always wanted to use the XOC BIOS without any power limit, but because my card was previously air-cooled, the temperatures are going a bit too high for my comfort. But now that I've dealt with that problem, things are looking good. I should be able to run this daily with no issue. Okay guys, that pretty much wraps up my temperature test. Everything seems to be working pretty well. Holding around 40 degrees Celsius, sometimes going up to 41, and liquid temperature under 30 degrees, which is awesome. So that's pretty much it from me guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.